guys, how's everyone doing today? So, my video may be a little bit different today because of where I'm sitting with my camera and everything. I'm trying to keep my lighting good. I'm going to be closer up today because I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow palette review. Now, I think these are very underrated. It's the Milani Pure Passion eyeshadow palette. I'm going to try to blind you. Looks like that. And when you open it up, it has a large mirror, which I don't want to blind you with it, and then it has these colors right here. There you go. So, I mean, I figured it's a nice fall palette. It's nothing crazy. You can see these colors in almost every palette that they have out, but I think that they're really pretty and they're very underrated. So, I'm going to swatch them for you real quick. I'm going to do all the shimmers and then I'll do all the mattes. And then after that, I'll, test them out and see how they come out. Alright, so 6 shimmers, 6 mattes. Some of the shimmers have a lot of glitter to them. Okay, they are here. So you can see the darker ones here, here, and over here. And then these are the lighter ones there. But you can see like this one here looks very chunky. It's more of like a glittery shadow. And that one is a little bit too, but it's not as crazy as the other ones. Oh yeah, swatch it all over my face. I'm going to swatch the mattes on the other hand. So there's 3 lighter shade mattes and then 3 darker shade mattes. So the first one is very light. It's more of like a bone color, and that's the one I set my eyelid with today. Then the other ones come out a little bit darker than they look in the pan, but they're all very pretty colors. And you might hear my kids because they're cleaning their room, and the room is right next to mine. Especially my 11-year-old. She's very, very loud. So you might hear them yelling and playing and fighting, but I swear they're not killing each other. That's just how they play. So here's the 6 mattes. Now this is what I set my eyelid with. It's like a bone shade. And then I have this one here, which is kind of like a peanut butter shade. And this one is a pinky shade. And then these are the 3 darker ones, which look a little blotchy in swatches, which is why I don't like swatches. But I just wanted to show you the colors that so you know what I'm using. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to start with this pinky shade right there. And I'm going to start off on a fluffy brush. That's going to be my first transition. Now there is a little kick up in the palette. You can see it in the pan, maybe a little bit. See if I can get it right. There. So, I mean, it's not bad, but, I mean, there should be plenty of color payoff. And there's my 11-year-old singing away in her room. As soon as they have to clean, she just goes into singing and yelling mode. And I did set my eyes already. I primed them with the Makeup Revolution. It's like a shimmery type primer right here. It's a small one that came with an eyeshadow. And I set it with the bone shade in this palette. So I'm looking down into the Milani mirror. It does have a very, very decent sized mirror in it. It's literally the size of the pan and of the palette. And I try to bring my transition color, my first one, down like into here, so that way I know where to start my lower lash line. And it just makes it mesh better. It blends better. So this color actually comes out as like a very light salmon-y type color in in person. I don't know if you can see it a little bit, but it is a lot darker than it looks on camera. I'm going to use my Morphe 330 and I'm going to dip into this peanut butter looking color right there. And then after that, I'm going to use the middle one of the dark ones. And there's a lot of kick up in that color. I'm sure you can see that one. You see it right there on the side? I'm just going to take this right into my crease, a little bit lower than the last shade. And it's just going to reinforce the crease. Now I have very deep set eyes, so everything looks darker. I mean, like right in here looks darker. Every color I use, it doesn't matter what color it is. I'm I'm bringing this all the way through. And I'm even going to try one of the even darker colors than that, like for my lash line area, to see if, to use as many colors as possible in this palette. Sorry if my thoughts seem a little chaotic and I'm having a hard time talking. I'm just still not feeling 100%, and kids are driving me nuts today, but, kids will be kids. I mean, I just start and stop this video 4 times already because they just keep going crazy. So I'm going to use a smaller fluffy brush for 1 second. Oh, sorry guys, I just shook his. Oh, alright, sorry, I tried to reach down a different way, but. So I'm going to take the smaller fluffy brush in this middle compartment right here, and a little color, whatever. You can see I'm like very, very scatterbrained. I'm just going to bring this right into the crease also, just even lower, and a little bit on my eyelid. And this brush is actually the Bliss brush, and it's considered to be the crease brush, but it's like a very small fluffy brush. These colors all seem to blend together very well. I don't see any real skipping or anything like that. If there is any skipping, it's probably because of looser skin I have on my eyelid, so, consider that to be almost like a user error if you do see that, because, it's just my skin. I always feel like eyeshadow comes out better on this side than this one. I don't know if maybe this lid is drier or something like that, but alright. I'm going to use more of a defined top brush. This is another Bliss brush. This is considered to be just this eyeshadow brush on it. I don't know if you can see it right there. It says eyeshadow. But it's more flat this way and then fluffy that way. And I'm going to take that same middle shade right here, and I'm just going to bring it in better on my eye. Just gives me more of an even coat on my eyelid. And just for the outer V. You hear my 11-year-old singing, it's hilarious. She's so cute. My kids all have ADHD, so, they go crazy all day. And it's a 3-day weekend, so yay us parents. Alright, I'm going to blend that out a little bit better with my Morphe 330. This is my favorite crease brush. I just feel like because it has a pointed tip to it, you can see it there, it just fits right in the crease good, and then it goes right around. I don't have any issues with this brush ever. I can almost use this for anything. Alright, so I used 1, 2, 3, 4 of the mattes so far. So I'm going to take a flat top brush, and I'm going to take the darkest color right here in this corner, and I'm just going to tap it right at my lash line just so I can use as many colors as possible. And it's not like I'm going to use lashes or anything like that. I have very long eyelashes. I really don't have to. I did get a new pair of lashes to try out. Ooh, I just messed up. Sorry, I can fix it later. I got a new pair of lashes to try out. They already have an applicator to them, but I don't want to try it during the video where I'm trying something else, because then the video will be 10 times longer. So, and I'm having a very bad time with my lighting, so. This is harder without a regular mirror in front of me. Just using the Milani mirror. It's kind of like doing this blind almost. You hear them singing? It's funny. Alright, so I'm going to blend all that in just a little bit so it's not so crazy dark. And fix the spot right there I messed up. Alright, so now I'm done with that. I'm going to use my flat shader brush. It's the one by Alamar Cosmetics. It's my favorite shader brush. Sorry, my itch. And some crazy hair. So I'm going to use my flat shader brush here, and I'm going to dip into this color right here. Sorry about the glare. This one for the inner part of my eye, and then I'm going to dip into this one right here for the middle part, and maybe a darker one for the outer part, just so I can get as many colors in as possible. Now this first color is the chunkier, glittery one, so I might actually need to use something to make it set. Yeah. Let me see. The settings. Here it is. I'm just going to use a setting spray for that. I have the Alginist Splash setting spray right here. And I'm just going to spray the brush. I still have swatches over my hand. And if you notice my eyebrows look different today, I actually tried something totally different. I got a sample for the Clairol Root Touch Up right here. And I went to try it as brow powder because I figured that's what it reminded me of. See here? And I used the blonde and the light brown and did my eyebrows today, and they came out really good compared to normal. I mean, they don't look like they're running up my head or anything like normally. So, there we go. That worked a lot better. And for my very inner corner highlight, I'll use my regular highlight I use for my face and my brow bone. I always end up using Wet n Wild Precious Petals. It's my favorite highlight. It has like a wet look to it almost, instead of being like a chunky, glittery look. So I prefer that one out of all my highlights. This is a very chunky eyeshadow. I mean, I like it. It's nice. It's a beautiful color. But I'm going to have to keep spraying the brush to hold it. And then afterwards I can do my trick I always do, to where I spray my brush, clean brush with setting spray, and just tap over the eyeshadow, and it makes it smoother on the eyelid. I'm not wearing any real makeup today. I'm wearing a little tiny bit of concealer. And then I set the concealer, of course. But other than that, I'm not really wearing any other face makeup. I got my brows, my eyes, and then a little bit of concealer. And I'm sorry, I did do a little bit of highlight. You can see it right there. That's it. Alright, now I'm going to dip into the other top row color. That looks a little bit easier to apply. It's not as chunky. It does have some kick up, but... Hear them in there? They're going crazy in their room. I'm going to have to bring that color all the way in. That first color is just not working for me right now. So I'll just cover my whole front part to the middle of my eyelid with that last color. This one right here. Right there. This one just is easier, like a, blends easier for eyelid color. There's no chunkiness to this one. It's very smooth. Yeah, it came out a lot better. Who's standing at my door? My cat's at the door, sorry. Let's see what color will go better. Alright, I'm going to try this middle one. Sorry if the glare goes again. This middle shimmer right here. It's more of like the lighter the colors there. It's like an orange, almost burnt orange to cranberry. And I'm just going to put it right in here. At the end of my other colors. Right here. The outer corner. And I'm not putting it in my crease, but I'm bringing it up to my crease. we go. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used 8 colors, and there's 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. So yeah, I used 8 colors out of 12. Sorry, I should recount that. I'm stupid today. I can't help it. So that's it. I just didn't use this color here, or this one, which these two here are darker shimmers. You can see here and here. But I used every other color in this palette. And, I mean, there's only one color I feel like gave me a hard time, and that was this first one right here, which is like the prettiest one. That's very chunky glitter. So, I'm going to wipe this brush off. So I have my brushes right next to my camera. Find my good brush for my... There it is. Alright, so I like to use this little Wet n Wild, oh no, I'm sorry, it's an e.l.f. concealer brush. It's very tiny. You can see it has all my highlight on it. And I use that for my brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight all the time. It's just so small, it just gets right in there for you. And sorry, I went bright on you. You can see right there, I have very deep set eyes. You can tell by right there. This isn't like crazy bright, but I'm not going for anything crazy today for my what I did. I mean, I just wanted to try out this palette, and I'm still going to use a few more colors what I do underneath my eye. But I don't use many for that. I use maybe maximum 2 normally. There's that. Now for underneath my eye, I'm just going to use the middle shade here, and then probably this pinky shade right there. And that's it for my under eye, because I don't really go all out for that. It's not really like I don't really want to do it a lot. I mean, if I feel like I'm going to be wearing a concealer that creases a lot or anything like that, then I'll add a little extra. Or if I'm like very tired, I'll add extra, but I don't really feel a need to totally coat underneath my eye with a bunch of shadow. That one's a little light. I went a little low with that, but I'll fix that at the end. I normally don't take it that low on my eye. And then to blend that all together, I'm going to use my e.l.f. pencil brush, and then I'm going to dip that in the pink shade, and take that from the inner corner, because I want that to show up the most in the inner corner to brighten it, and then brush it through this. Now this brush is a little stiff, so it's kind of hard to use for this, but it's a nice pencil brush. I mean, I use it almost every day, so there we go. For eyeliner, I'm just going to use my CoverGirl double-ended eyeliner here. I use this darker brown on this end right here, and I line my eyes with that, and I'll throw on some mascara, and then I can talk about the palette. Sorry, I'm trying to do it in my little mirror. My eyes are very, very sensitive today. They've kind of been since I was 6, so I just gotta be a little careful. Sorry for anyone that gets creeped out by somebody pulling their eye down to do their liner. I'm sorry. I have to do it, otherwise it won't work. I am getting older, it's a little harder. And for mascara, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And I'm going to take a little extra off, because I feel like this mascara has been getting chunky on me, and it's like a month and a half old, so I don't understand why it is, but it really is. Like, look at the top of that when I wipe it off. That's disgusting. And it's not even old. Like, I could understand if I was at, like, the 3-month marker, or if I went past that, but I'm not, like, I'm halfway there. It's not even, I haven't had it that long. I've have other mascaras that I can use for 6 months, even though they say throw them away after 3. I don't throw my stuff away just when they say it expires. I throw it away when it smells funny, looks funny, doesn't work right, gets blotchy, or, you know, even my mascara. Like, if my mascara is getting a little chunky, I normally add just a little bit of contact lens solution and fix it. I don't like to just throw it away. Like, I think most of it's too expensive. Like, I can't justify throwing away a mascara. Say I pay, you know, $20 for it, which this one wasn't $20, but say I pay $20 for mascara. Like, I'm not going to throw it away after 3 months. I'm definitely not going to. Like, I can't afford that. So I will put a little bit of contact lens solution in there, or I normally have, like, I always keep around, like, antibiotic eye drops, or, like, allergy eye drops, so I'll put that in there, and there you go. You can see really, like, how it clumped up real bad right there. Like, I don't understand why after a month and a half it shouldn't be like that. And it's not even that it's drying out on my brush, because it worked fine over here. Like, even now. Do a second coat on those ones, and it worked absolutely fine. But on this side, it just, like, chunked up on me. So I'll have to take a spoolie through that in a minute to fix it. Now, I am going to be doing a giveaway, even though, I mean, there's only 9 of you here. But I am going to start doing giveaways. I want to keep the subscribers that I have, and I want you to know that you guys matter too. So I've been putting away some things every now and again that I pick up from the store. Like, I'll pick up 2 and put it away for a giveaway, and I think it's time. So I'm going to do a video tomorrow explaining the full giveaway. Sorry, I'm trying to brush this out. And how to enter. I'm going to go across everything I have. I'll do a video dedicated to showing you guys what I have for you. And it doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman. I'm sure you have a girlfriend, mom, sister, something that can take the products I'm giving you. So I'll give you all the information tomorrow for the giveaway. And we'll do it then. So my final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette. I have the one color that I didn't feel worked that great. I felt that it was way too chunky and glittery, but maybe I'm just not using it right yet. This is my first time really using this palette for an actual eye look. So, yeah, so, I mean, I would give it a 4 out of 5, maybe 4.5 out of 5 stars, because I do feel like it looks very nice. It was easy to blend. Looks smooth. I didn't have to go across it like I thought I would with the spray on the brush. So let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know if this video was worse quality because of where I'm sitting, because I made it a little bit different today. I was trying to make myself a little bit more comfortable because, I mean, I'm sure you can hear I still sound terrible. So yeah, just let me know, and I will see you guys in my video tomorrow, and I will give you all the information for the giveaway. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.